All right, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back updates and information as to the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first who will collect them. Let's go down to the news proper. As to the hot, it don't share for the Obodo. You've seen the video that I dropped. That video happened in Enugu State, Coal City, Enugu State, where armed robbers invaded a gadget shop of a young man. Let me read out the information for you. Armed robbers attacked a gadget store at Cozi's Plaza in Enugu State, making away with expensive items while firing multiple gunshots. The incident was shared on a popular social media platform X, formerly Twitter, by user at Chooks Eric, who confirmed the robbery and added that a man believed to be store owner was shot during the attack. The video attached to the post captures the moment the robber stormed the store, loading stolen gadgets into a vehicle. All right. Eh, I watched that. I watched that particular video of what actually happened in that shop where armed robbers stormed that shop. But I have one advice for that man because the man really risked his life. You saw people with guns. You should have surrendered and allowed them to do their bidding, and you decided to put up a fight. This is advice to everyone out there. This life you see is not double, and you cannot buy it in the market. Okay, after the guy struggled, this armed robber still carted away his goods. They still, collected what they want. They still made away with the goods. They packed enough. The other guy was outside, as you saw in the video, shooting in the air. And I think the guy was shot because the guy with the gun shot directly at the guy because he was putting up a fight with them before he had to run away. And after all the fights you put up, these people still stole your items. They still made away with a lot of things there. And my question is, what if you lost your life in that process? What would become of you? You can lose anything but your life. Because once you have life, you can still start up again. Yes, it might be very difficult. Nobody know how long that guy suffered to be able to uh, build that that particular shop. Yes, it might be very difficult, but whatever you have in that shop cannot be equated with your life. It cannot be compared to your life because with life, you can still struggle again, you can still fight again, you can still win again. So please, if you encounter a robber, don't suggest maybe these people don't have bullets in the gun. They might have bullets, and that will be how they will end your life. There are a lot of people have lost their life because maybe these guys wanted to collect your phone or they wanted to snatch your bike and you decided to put up a fight, and that would be the end of you. So please, if you have an encounter with armed robbers, just allow them to do what they want to do and beg them not to touch your life. If they say it's your money, give them. If they say it's your gadget, allow them to take it. Don't assume that the gun they have, that there is no bullet inside. A lot of people have ended their life in such scenario because they wanted to see what will happen, because maybe they have watched Nigerian movie or maybe American movie and felt that maybe with that I could defend myself. All right, killings in Benue. Over the killings in Benue, Nigerian President Bola Tinubu's impeachment should be topic of discussion. Aisha Yusuf says. All right, Aisha Yusuf have said that as regards the current killing in Benue State, that it is top discussion now should be the impeachment of the Nigerian president. Remember what happened during President Jonathan's time, it was only the kidnap of 82 or 80 something Chibok girls that brought about the protests that rocked all over Nigeria. Everybody felt concerned. Everybody felt that they need to bring back our girls. Even Tinubu himself protest. A lot of people in Nigeria protest. Let me just read out that information. Yusuf, made popular by the Bring Back Our Girls BBOG movement, spoke while reacting to the incessant killings in Benue State. Activist Aisha Yusuf has stated that the Nigerian Senate should be considering the impeachment of President Bola Tinubu at this critical time. Yusuf, the latest tragedy in the frequent attacks on Benue communities occurred in Yelewata on Friday night as suspected armed herdsmen launched a deadly attack around 10 p.m., leaving several people dead and many others injured. The State Police Command later confirmed the attack, saying that suspected bandits invaded the community in the early hours of Saturday. The police added that tactical team deployed to the area responded swiftly and engaged the attackers in a fierce combat. President Bola Tinubu has said a little or nothing about the killing going on in Benue State. He has yet to visit the state or sympathize with the victims. However, Aisha Yusuf was angered by the president's swift reaction to the recent plane crash that left over 200 people dead in India. Tinubu is sitting down there gloating over the death of Nigerians whose mandate is truncated to occupy the office of the CNC, and instead of Tinubu's impeachment to be the topic of discussion, who is supposed to own a political party, is the main topic, she wrote on X. Tinubu condoled with India and not with Benue. Benue is under the leadership of the All Progressive Congress APC. All right, this is what is currently going on. Your president Tinubu, spoke about what happened in India. Maybe the Indians are more important than Nigerians. What is happening in India is actually more important than what is happening over here in Nigeria. Remember that Benue is the food basket of the nation, and it is not. You don't need me to tell you that what is happening in Benue State is strategic. If you have not thought of it, if you have not thought of what is happening in Benue State, that the current action in Benue State is strategic, because it is a me. It means somehow we are fighting an unknown war. And first of all, the target of these people is to make sure that our food supplies are cut off. The food supplies in the nation are cut off, and they will be able to deal with us. Imagine when your food supply is cut off and you totally depend on foreign foods to survive. Because as this thing is happening in the Benue State now, there is no farming going on. People all over Benue are afraid to go to their farms because they don't know what will become of them. They don't know what will become the order of the day. They don't know how the tide will go against them. That's what is currently going on in Benue State now. So it is a war of food, trying to cut off the food supply in the nation. And I don't know why the politicians we have are so blind that they cannot see what these jihadists are doing. Why they are so blind that they cannot see what these Fulanis are doing. This is a religious battle. And the battle is about cutting food supply. And when the food supply is cut, these people will be the only ones supplying you food, and they can deal with you however or whichever way they want. I think the government of the day should wake up. They should rise up to the task in order let what happened in Biafra not repeat itself. Because when there is scarcity of food and the poor masses cannot provide food as it is now, poor man can barely provide for himself. People are dying now because of hunger, because poor people can barely provide for themselves in Nigeria. If you doubt me, go into the market with something like 50,000. you will find out that there is nothing you'll be able to buy. You can barely buy anything